Hi, it's Matt here for Newsshooter.com at NAB 2018. I'm at the Canon booth and we're having a look at the brand new C700 full frame. Just give me a quick rundown about the camera.
So it's a really exciting product. It's the exact same body as the C700 Super 35. We're just changing the sensor on the inside. So if you already have the camera, you can upgrade to the sensor, or if you're ready to kind of step up from like a C300 Mark II, this camera is going to have a lot more feature sets to it. The real noteworthy thing is it's a 5.9K sensor. So we're doing 5.9K raw recording up to 60 frames to a codex recorder. Now, codex made a product that fits seamlessly right onto the back of the camera, no wires or anything like that. But the really interesting thing we're also doing is we're oversampling the 5.9K to 4096 by 2160 to the CFast card. So if you're working in that type of workflow and you want something very simple, very easy to use, I think that's going to be a feature set that's really exciting for a lot of customers.
And as you said, the sensor can be swapped out, so if you're an original C700 owner, you can do that. Is there any indication yet about pricing, how much that's going to cost for someone to do that?
We don't actually have pricing on that yet, but Service is going to figure out, kind of the logistics of it, and we'll have that information once we start shipping the product. But the people who've already purchased the product, we kind of already know those customers. We've definitely already reached out to them, letting them know that this is something that they can do. So if you purchase the Super 35 camera and you want the full frame sensor, that's definitely something you can do, and I would highly encourage it, because you can still window the sensor on this camera to Super 35. So the only thing that you're really not getting is the frame rate. So that camera will max at 240 frames. This one will max at 168 frames. That's really the only thing that you're not getting in this camera over the Super 35 camera.
And if you swap it out, can you go back to the S35 sensor, or it's a done deal once you swap it in? Yeah,
once you swap it, it's done. It requires some damaging of the sensor to actually get it out, and we have a new ND filtration system as well for this camera. Similar to our ME20, it's they come up and down as opposed to like a turret style that we've had on our other cameras. So yeah, you won't be able to go back. So really, know if you need the frame rates or anything like that. But for all intents and purposes, you're probably going to want to go that route, because it's like photographing on a full frame sensor for photography. I think once people get used to it and like the size of things with focal lengths, that's the way they're going to want to photograph motion as well.
And this is your brand new 20mm CNE prime lens, which is the latest addition to the series. Just give me a quick rundown about this lens.
So it's our 7th in a series of 6, and it sits right between our 14 and our 24. I love 20mm on a full frame sensor. I think it's just kind of that perfect focal length. It's not too wide. It's not too distorted unless you get within about a foot or so. I'm very excited, because putting this on a full frame sensor gives you that large scope feeling, similar to a lot of movies that have come out recently. So I'm very excited. A lot of people have wanted this lens. This is something that people have asked for, because the 14 sometimes is a little too wide for them, and the 24 is not wide enough. So this was the one that we came out with. It's a 1.5 on the T-stop, so it's very fast. 11 blades on the iris, so you get that really nice soft bokeh that people have come to love.
Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.